Hello, everyone, and welcome back to My Daily English. I am Marco, and I am very excited because today we are starting a very special series. We are going to learn the 50 most useful words in the English language.
Hi, Marco. I'm Emma. This is a perfect lesson for our students. Learning the most common words is the fastest way to start speaking. If you know these words, you can understand almost half of every daily conversation.
You are right, Emma. We will introduce 2 or 3 words in each part. Our first 3 words are hello, name, and friend. These are the foundation of every social interaction you will ever have in English.
Let's look at them. Hello is a simple greeting, but you can also say hi or hey. Your name is your identity. When you meet a person you like, they become your friend. Everyone needs a good friend.
Exactly. Imagine you are at a party. You walk up to someone, smile, and say, "Hello, my name is Marco. It is nice to meet you." It is very simple, but it is the start of a new relationship.
And then you can introduce your other companions. You can say, "This is my friend Maria." Learning to introduce yourself and your friends is a great achievement for every beginner student in our community.
Now let's move to 2 of the most powerful verbs in English, like and want. We use these words many times every day to express our preferences, our desires, and our immediate needs.
I agree, Marco. These words are very important. Like is for things that give you pleasure. For example, I like chocolate or I like listening to music. It is about your general feelings and your personal taste.
And want is more direct. It is for something you desire right now. For example, if you are at a cafe, you say, "I want a cup of coffee, please." It is more about an action or a specific object.
At the A2 level, we can make these sentences longer. Instead of just saying, "I like pizza," you can say, "I really like Italian food because it is very delicious." It sounds much more natural and interesting.
We also use would like to be more polite. If you are talking to a waiter, you should say, "I would like a glass of water." It is much better than just saying, "I want," which can sometimes sound a bit rude.
That is a great tip. Practice saying, "I like my English lessons," and "I want to speak fluently." These 2 words will help you survive in any country where people speak English.
Our 6th word is a giant in the English language. It is the verb have. We use it to talk about possession, our family, and even our experiences. It is absolutely essential for every beginner.
You are right. I have a car, I have a sister, and I have a cold today. We use it to show that something belongs to us or is part of our life. It is very versatile.
At the A2 level, remember that have changes to has for he, she, and it. For example, Emma has a very beautiful house. This is a common mistake for many students, so please practice it carefully.
We also use have for daily routines. I have breakfast at 8, I have a shower, and I have a meeting at work. It is not just about owning objects, it's about the activities we do every day.
In the past tense, have becomes had. For example, yesterday I had a very long day at the office. Learning the different forms of this verb will make your English much more accurate and professional.
Have is also part of many idioms. For example, have a good time or have a seat. It is a word that you will hear thousands of times, so make sure you understand it perfectly.
Let's talk about the places where we spend most of our time. Our next 2 words are home and work. These are the centers of our lives and our daily activities.
Home is the place where you live and relax with your family. It is where you feel safe. You can say, "I am going home now," or "I love staying at home on rainy days." It is a very warm word.
And work is where you do your job to earn money. Most people go to work from Monday to Friday. You can say, "I start work at 9," or "My work is very interesting, but sometimes very busy."
Notice that we usually say at home and at work. For example, I am at work right now, but I will be at home in 2 hours. These prepositions are very important for A2 students.
Do you work from home, Emma? Many people do that now. They have an office in their house and they use the internet to talk to their colleagues. It's a very modern way to live.
I do a mix of both. Sometimes I am at the office and sometimes I am at home. Whether you are at home or at work, these two words are essential for your daily vocabulary.
We are moving on to movement. Our next words are go and come. These verbs help us describe our travels, our visits, and how we move from one place to another.
Go is for moving away from your current location. For example, I go to the gym every morning. You are leaving your house to arrive at a different place. It is about the destination.
And come is for moving towards the speaker. If I am at a party, I can say to you, Emma, please come to the party. You are moving towards the place where I am right now.
In the past tense, go becomes went and come becomes came. For example, yesterday I went to the supermarket and then my friend came to my house for dinner. These are irregular verbs.
We often use go with the preposition to. I go to school, I go to London, I go to bed. But remember, we say go home without the word to. This is a special rule.
That is a very important detail. Practice saying, I want to go to the park. Will you come with me? Mastering these two verbs will help you explain your movements and your plans clearly.
Let's talk about survival. Our next three words are eat, drink, and water. We cannot live without these things, so we talk about them very often in every language.
To eat is to consume food. You eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can say, I like to eat fresh fruit in the morning because it is healthy. It is a very basic but vital verb.
To drink is to consume liquids. You drink coffee, tea, or juice, and the most important liquid in the world is water. Everyone needs to drink plenty of water every day to stay healthy.
When you are at a restaurant, you will use these words constantly. You can say, I would like to eat the chicken, and I want to drink some cold water, please. It is very simple English.
In the past tense, eat becomes ate and drink becomes drank. For example, last night I ate a big pizza and I drank a bottle of sparkling water. These irregular forms are necessary for A2.
Water can also be a verb. You can water your plants in the garden. But for beginners, remembering it as a noun is the most important thing. Always carry a bottle of water with you.
Time is the next topic on our list. Our words are today, tomorrow, and now. These words help us organize our schedules and talk about the present and the near future.
Today is the current day. For example, today is a beautiful day for a walk. Tomorrow is the day after today. You can say, I have a big meeting tomorrow morning at the office.
And now is the specific moment. I am studying English now. It is about the immediate present. Using these words correctly helps you avoid confusion when you are making plans with your friends.
At the A2 level, you can use these words to describe your progress. Today, I am tired, but tomorrow I will have more energy to finish my work. It shows that you can compare different times.
We also have yesterday for the past, but today and tomorrow are much more common in daily planning. I am busy now, but I can talk to you tomorrow. It is a polite way to manage time.
Practice these words every morning. Ask yourself, what am I doing today? What will I do tomorrow? It is a great way to build your internal English thinking and stay organized.
Let's look at adjectives. Our next two words are big and small. We use these to describe the size of objects, animals, and even our problems or our dreams in life.
Big is for something of great size. A big house, a big dog, or a big city like London or New York. It is a very simple way to give more information about a noun.
And small is the opposite. A small cat, a small car, or a small mistake. At the A2 level, you can use these words to compare things. This room is big, but that room is very small.
We can also use large instead of big or little instead of small, but big and small are the most common and useful for beginners. They're easy to remember and very clear.
Sometimes we use them figuratively. I have a big problem doesn't mean the problem has a physical size. It means the problem is very serious or very difficult for you to solve right now.
Exactly. Or you can say, I have a small favor to ask you. This makes the request sound easier and less stressful for the other person. Size words are very flexible in English.
Our next words describe people: man, woman, and child. These are the most basic nouns we use to identify the human beings around us in our daily life.
A man is an adult male. A woman is an adult female. And a child is a young human being, a boy or a girl. These words are the building blocks of social descriptions.
Remember the irregular plurals: one man, two men; one woman, two women; one child, two children. This is a very important grammar point for every A2 student to master.
You can use these words to describe your family or the people in the street. There is a woman standing near the door. Or, the children are playing in the park and they are very happy.
We also have the word people for the plural of persons. There are many people in the city center today. Using these nouns correctly will help you describe scenes and situations with more confidence.
Practice by looking at a photo. How many men do you see? How many women? How many children? It is a simple but very effective exercise for your basic English vocabulary.
Let's talk about emotions. Our next two words are happy and sad. These are the most common adjectives we use to tell people how we are feeling in our hearts.
Happy is a positive emotion. You feel happy when you see your friends, when you eat good food, or when you learn something new. You can say, I am very happy today.
And sad is the opposite. It is a negative emotion. You feel sad when you lose something, when it rains all day, or when you miss your family. It is a very honest word.
At the A2 level, we can use because to explain our feelings. I am happy because the sun is shining, or I am sad because I lost my favorite book at the park.
It is important to express your feelings. If a friend asks, "How are you?" you don't always have to say, "I am fine." You can be more specific and say, "I'm a bit sad today."
People will appreciate your honesty. We also have words like angry or scared, but happy and sad are the most useful. Everyone in the world knows these two basic feelings.
Let's look at two objects that almost everyone has. Our words are book and phone. These are tools for learning, communication, and entertainment in our modern world.
A book is for reading. It contains stories, information, or lessons. You can say, I am reading a very interesting book about history, or I have many books on my shelf at home.
And a phone is for talking to people and using the internet. Most people have a smartphone now. You can say, I lost my phone, or my phone is on the table.
We use these objects every day. I use my phone to check the weather forecast, or I read a book before I go to sleep to relax my mind. They are very useful.
In English, we have many words related to these. For a book, we have pages and author. For a phone, we have apps and messages. But start with the basic words first.
Do you prefer reading a book or looking at your phone, Marco? I think a real book is more relaxing, but a phone is definitely more convenient for our busy lives today.
Now we have two verbs that are often confusing for students, do and make. Both can be translated as делать in Russian, but we use them in different situations.
This is a very common challenge. We usually use do for actions, obligations, or repetitive tasks. For example, I do my homework, I do the laundry, or I do my best.
And we use make when we create something new, something physical. For example, I make a cake, I make a cup of coffee, or I make a mistake. You are producing something.
A good way to remember is do is for the process and make is for the result. But there are many fixed expressions that you just have to memorize as you learn English.
For example, we say do exercise, but make a decision. At the A2 level, don't worry too much about mistakes. People will still understand you even if you use the wrong one.
Just keep practicing. I want to do my English lesson and make some progress today. These two verbs are used in hundreds of different ways, so they are very valuable.
Here are two more verbs that can be tricky. Say and tell. Both are about speaking and sharing information, but the grammar behind them is a little bit different.
That's true. We usually use say when we report the exact words. For example, she said hello. We don't always need a person after the word say.
But we use tell when we are giving information to someone specific. For example, tell me a story, or he told the children a secret. You always tell someone something.
In the past tense, say becomes said and tell becomes told. These are very frequent in storytelling. He said he was tired, so I told him to go to sleep.
We also use tell for instructions. Tell him to come here now. And we use say for general statements. People say that this restaurant is the best in the whole city.
These two words will help you report conversations and share news with your friends. They're essential for building your narrative skills and becoming a better communicator in English.
Let's talk about geography. Our next words are city and street. These help us describe where we live and how to find our way around a new place.
A city is a large town with many buildings, people, and shops. For example, London is a very big and famous city. Most of us live or work in a city environment.
And a street is a road in a city or town with houses or shops on the sides. You can say, I live on a quiet street, or there are many cafes on this street.
When you are traveling, you will use these words to ask for directions. Where is the main street? Or is this the center of the city? It is very practical English.
We also have the word town, which is smaller than a city. But city and street are the most useful words for your daily navigation and for describing your location.
Do you like living in the city, Marco? It is very exciting, but also very loud. Sometimes I prefer a quiet street in a small village far away from the traffic.
To learn, you must ask questions. Our next words are the famous WH words: who, what, and where. These are the keys to getting information from other people.
Who is for a person? Who is your favorite teacher? What is for a thing or an action? What are you doing now? Where is for a place. Where is my phone?
These three words allow you to start almost any conversation. Who is that man? What is the time? Where is the nearest supermarket? They are incredibly powerful and useful for beginners.
We also have when for time and why for reasons. But who, what, and where are the most basic and common. You will use them every single day of your life.
In English, we usually put these words at the very beginning of the sentence. This is a standard rule. Practice making 3 questions every day using these 3 words.
It is a great habit. Who is coming to dinner? What are we eating? Where are we sitting? Asking questions is the best way to improve your listening and speaking skills.
We live in a digital age. Our next 2 words are internet and computer. These are essential for work, for studying, and for staying connected with our friends and family.
The internet is the global network that connects us. You can say, I use the internet to learn English, or the internet is very slow today. We use it for everything now.
And a computer is the machine we use to access the internet and do our work. A laptop is a small computer. You can say, I am working on my computer now.
These two words changed the world. I found this information on the internet. Or, my computer is very old and I need a new one. They are part of our daily vocabulary.
At the A2 level, you can talk about your habits. I spend 3 hours on the internet every day. Or, I use my computer to watch movies and play games at night.
Technology is a great topic for conversation. Most people have an opinion about it. Knowing these two words will help you participate in modern discussions about our digital life.
Let's talk about the economy. Our words are money, buy, and price. We use these words every time we go to a shop or plan our personal budget for the month.
Money is what we use to pay for things. Buy is the verb for getting something by paying money. For example, I want to buy a new car, but I don't have enough money.
And the price is the amount of money you must pay for something. You can ask, what is the price of this book? Or, the price of food is very high right now.
At the A2 level, you can use expensive and cheap with these words. The price is very high, so it is expensive. Or, I bought this shirt because it was very cheap.
In the past tense, buy becomes bought. This is a very common irregular verb. Yesterday, I bought some milk and bread at the supermarket. It's good to remember.
Dealing with money is a vital skill. Whether you are at a local market or a big shopping mall, these three words will help you manage your transactions successfully.
Now let's talk about our senses. Our words are look and listen. These verbs describe how we perceive the world around us with our eyes and our ears.
To look is to use your eyes. For example, look at the beautiful flowers. Or, I am looking for my keys. We often use the preposition at or for with this verb.
To listen is to use your ears. For example, I like to listen to music. Or, please listen to the teacher. We always use the preposition to after the word listen.
Listen to me is a very common phrase. I looked at the map, but I am still lost. These words are about paying attention to the things and people in your environment.
In the past tense, both are regular, looked and listened. I listened to the podcast and I learned many new things today. This is great for your daily progress reports.
Practice these verbs by describing what you see and hear right now. I am looking at my computer and I am listening to Emma and Marco. It is a perfect exercise.
We are almost at the end. Our words are know and think. These verbs are about your mind, your knowledge, your opinions, and your internal thoughts.
To know is to have information in your mind. For example, I know the answer, or I know that man. It is about facts and your personal certainty about something.
To think is to have an opinion or a thought. For example, I think it is going to rain. Or, what do you think about this movie? It is about your perspective.
In the past tense, know becomes knew and think becomes thought. For example, I thought it was Monday, but then I knew it was actually Tuesday. These are very useful.
We often use I don't know when we are not sure. It is a very honest and helpful phrase, and I think so is a polite way to agree with someone's opinion.
These two words are used in every single conversation. They help you express your mind and your knowledge clearly. I know 50 words now, and I think I am doing great.
We have reached the final part. Our last two words are very big and very important. They are life and love. These are the most beautiful words in any language.
Life is the experience of being alive. You can say, life is full of surprises, or I want to have a happy life. It is a word about our whole journey on this earth.
And love is the strongest emotion. It can be a verb or a noun. I love my family. Or love is the key to happiness. It is about deep connection and care.
We have learned 50 words today. These 50 words are like a treasure. If you use them every day, your English will become much stronger and much more natural.
Thank you for listening to our podcast on My Daily English. We are very proud of your hard work. You have finished a very big and important lesson today.
Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Keep practicing these 50 words. Write them down, say them out loud, and use them in your life.
Goodbye, everyone. Stay happy, stay healthy, and keep loving your English learning journey. See you in the next video.
Goodbye. See you soon.